You test your Chinese friends. 你明天去吗? Will you go tomorrow? They reply, 我去啊，你呢? I will go. What about you? Wait, what about ah and ne? You only learned ma for questions. What are these extra sounds? Here's the truth that your textbook never told you. These 6 tiny practicals, ne, ma, le, a, ba, ai, are the secret to sounding real in Chinese. Native speakers use them all the time to show emotion, softness, curiosity, and emphasize. Without them, your sentences are correct, but they sound robotic. So in today's lesson, I will show you how to use all 6 naturally, so you can finally sound fluent, confident, and like a real Chinese speaker. Before we jump in, here's something important. You can't master Chinese practicals alone. You need feedback, real practice, and someone to say, that sounds natural. And that's why I built a community for a serious Chinese learner. Inside, you will get daily practice prompt, native speaker feedback, voice notes exchange, and weekly challenge to boost up your fluency. It's not just another group chat. It's a space where we practice, make mistakes, and grow together. So join us now. The link's in the below. You will want a real space to use these 6 practice right after this lesson. All right, let's go. Practical number 1. This one will instantly make you sound less aggressive when asking a question. Ne makes you sound curious, not interrogating. So you can ask for what about. For example, 我喜欢咖啡，你呢? I like coffee. What about you? 他在看书，你呢? She's reading. What about you? You can also asking where is something ongoing. For example, 我的手机呢? Where's my phone? In a casual tone. 你在干什么呢? What are you doing? In a friendly curiosity. So the key differences is, for example, 你在哪里? Where are you? Is very direct, maybe worried. And 你在哪里呢? Where are you? The same meaning, but just checking and friendly. Now, ne is for curiosity, but what if you need a direct yes or no answer? That's where the next practical comes in, and this is the one most beginners overly use. So, ma, a yes-no question. Ma is your basic yes-no question marker. Just add it to any statements. For example, 明天你来吗? Are you coming tomorrow? 你找我有事吗? Do you need something? Here's the common mistake. For example, 你叫什么吗? This is wrong. The correct way is 你叫什么? What's your name? Why? If you already have a question word like 什么, what, 哪里, where, 谁, who. So there's no ma needed. Here's advanced use, a rhetorical question. For example, 你这样做对得起朋友吗? Can you face your friends doing this? Implies no. So this is not really an asking, but making a strong point. The third one, le. It's completion and change. Now, le is a small word but big confusion. It actually does 2 different things. So number 1, action completed. For example, 他吃了饭, he ate. 我看了那部电影, I watched that movie. And number 2, situation changed. This is the key one. For example, 下雨了, it's raining. Wasn't before, now it is. 我明白了, I understand now. 天快黑了, it's getting dark. You see, it's changing what's happening. And remember, position matters. If le after verb, that means the action is done. And le at the sentence end, it means the situation changed. For example, 我现在明白他的意思了. Now I get what he means. And that means I didn't before. So here are some mistakes to avoid. For example, 我每天吃了早饭. No, the habitual action doesn't use le. It should be 我每天吃早饭. I eat breakfast every day. And that's correct. Alright, now you got le. You are already ahead of 80% of the learners. But here's where it gets really interesting. The next practical actually changes its pronunciation depending on what's coming before. So number 4, it's emotion and softness. The friendliest practical in Chinese. It adds emotion and softness to your sentences. But here's the cool fact. Its pronunciation changes based on the sound before it. So after yi, o, yu sounds like ya, and after u or ao, it sounds like wa, and after n sounds like na. You don't have to remember it, just know native speakers blend it naturally. Here are some examples. Number 1, exclamation for emphasize. For example, 多好的天啊 What a beautiful day. 他的行为多么高尚啊 How noble his behavior is. And use number 2, emotional color. 这话说的是呀 That's so true. It's agreement. 我也没说你全错了啊 I didn't say you were totally wrong. It's a defensive but soft. And uses number 3, soften suggestions. 慢慢说，说清楚点啊 Speak slowly, make it clear, okay? 你可别告诉小郑啊 Don't tell 小郑, alright? And uses number 4, soften questions. 他什么时候来呀 When's he coming? It's a casual way. 你吃不吃啊 Are you eating or not? A gentle, not pushy. Think of as adding a smile to your sentence. So makes your sound friendly and emotional. But what about when you are not sure about something? When you want to suggest something without being pushy? And here is the part 5. Ba is a suggestion and uncertainty. Now, ba is one of the most useful practicals. It can mean let's, probably, or I guess. For example, use 1, suggestions. You can say 咱们走吧 Let's go. Or 帮帮他吧 Help him out. Another way to use is for the uncertainty and assumption. For example, 他是新同事吧 He is a new coworker, right? Or you can say 我们在这儿等吧 Let's wait here, okay? And you can also use a speculation. For example, 这座楼是新盖的吧 This building was just built, wasn't it? Or you can say 您就是李老师吧 You must be teacher Li, right? It's a polite guess. Use number 4, reluctant agreement. For example, you can say 好，就这样定了吧 Fine, let's settle on this. It's not thrilled, but okay. Or you can say 不来就不来吧 If they are not coming, whatever. And finally, you can use as examples or hypotheticals. For example, 就说小李吧 Take 小李 for example. You see, the key difference is 你去吗 Are you going? It's a real question. And when you say 你去吧 you should go or you are going, right? That's a suggestion or assumption. And finally, I, response and emotion. This is the last one. It isn't just an end of the sentence, it starts them. You will hear it everywhere in daily talks. The tone 1 is I. It's a short, high, and for response. For example, 我在这儿 Yeah, I'm here. Answering someone. 我知道了 Yes, got it. Acknowledgement. The tone 2, I. Dipping. It's realization or sign. 有什么办法呢 What can we do? It's resigned. And tone number 3 is it's a falling tone. It means dissatisfaction. For example, 真是想不到的事 This is unbelievable. It's a frustrated. Or 你怎么能这么说呢 Hey, how can you say that? It's a reproach. So that compound forms it's a stronger surprise. For example, 你怎么来的这么晚呀 Geez, why are you so late? Or it's pain or shock. 都12点了 Oh my gosh, it's already 12. Or 我肚子 好痛. Ouch, my stomachache hurts. Pro tip is, listen to how Chinese people start a sentence with "ai." It's like hey, well, oh in English. That will make your sound incredibly natural. Okay, I just throw a lot at you. 6 practicals, multiple uses each. Your brain is probably spinning right now. So let me give you a quick recap to lock this in. So here's a lightning recap. Ne is what about or where it is. For example, 你呢? And ma is a yes/no question, like 你去吗? Are you going? And le is completed or changed. For example, 下雨了, it's raining. And r is emotion and plus the softness. For example, 多好啊, wow, how nice. And 吧 is let's or probably. For example, 我们走吧, let's go. And 哎 is a reaction. For example, 哎呀, it could mean ouch or oh gosh. So 6 small words, a huge difference in how natural you sound. Now, to make this 6, you need a system, not more notes. On week 1, shadow method. Watch Chinese content with subtitles. Every time you hear these 6 practicals, pause and repeat the full sentence out loud. This trains your brain to connect practicals and emotions and context. And week 2, daily focus. Pick 1 practical per day. Force yourself to use it. Like Monday, ne in all questions. And Tuesday, ma for yes or no questions. And Wednesday, use le when to describing your day. And Thursday, to sound more friendly. Or Friday, ba for suggestions. And weekend, as reactions. And if you don't like daily prompt and feedback, join our learner community. The link's in the below. We do weekly practical challenges where you post the sentences, get corrections, and listen to others. These 6 practicals separate textbook Chinese from fluent Chinese. Master them, and the native speakers will treat you completely differently. They will open up, joke with you, see you as someone who truly gets the language. Okay, right now, if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in next video. Bye.